celery and cucumber. Carrot juice now. Grapefruit and orange. I have embarked on a 7-day juice cleanse. We just spent 7 days drinking juices and nothing but juices. I didn't limit myself to any particular juice. I'm just juicing everything and anything. So today all I had was for breakfast I had juice of a few celery stalks and half a cucumber. A couple of hours later I had juice of 4 carrots, and that's it. And then I haven't had anything for about 5 hours or so because I just felt fine. I didn't feel hungry. I didn't feel like I needed anything, so I just didn't drink anything. And I had a massage session, and I felt fine doing that as well. Like, I didn't feel like I'm lacking any energy, so that was quite good. After the massage, just before I came out for a walk now, I had juice of 1 grapefruit and 2 oranges. That was really tasty. And yeah, and that's it. Like, I don't feel hungry or lacking energy, you know. I feel like I'm slower. Like, I feel like I need to, you know, I'm just taking my time with walking and everything. It's quite nice. And the only thing I'm noticing is that I think food in my life has a lot more of an importance than just sort of giving me nutrition, because it feels like juices can totally you know, complete my nutrition of the day, but it feels like I'm missing like a part of a day, you know, during which I'm eating. It's like the same way, you know, we have habits of brushing our teeth and like having hobbies. Even though I'm not hungry and I'm not lacking energy, my brain just goes, oh, I should go and buy some food, or oh, I should go make some food. And then I'm like, but I'm not eating at the moment, so I can't. It's almost like I can't do my hobby. Which is really interesting anyway. But we'll see how I get on. Yeah, but right now I feel like I miss food for that aspect of it, you know, just because it gives me something to do. So it's a challenge to kind of just keep yourself engaged with other activities instead of eating. Right, it's the end of day 1 of juicing. I feel okay. I had 1 more juice about an hour ago, just the carrot again. I might be overdoing on carrots. I juiced literally a whole bag of carrots today, a whole kilogram of carrots. Good stuff. I feel fine. As you can see, like, I'm quite energetic. There's some tenderness, a feeling of tenderness in the belly, and I can feel something like churning sometimes, but my evening was quite challenging. When I was already done with most of my day and I wasn't busy anymore, I was watching a movie, and, you know, I was still doing something, but I felt hungry, but it wasn't like normal hunger. The only way I can describe it is it was like I was lacking comfort. I feel like I had this physical sensation before whenever I would do fasts or cleanses of a kind, but I never could give it a name. I always thought it was just me wanting food. But I think over the last few months I've become quite more in tune with myself and more sensitive towards myself. And so now I can really put a name to this sensation, and I think what it is a sensation of a lack of comfort. Yeah, I kind of, I'm making this link now of eating for comfort. think a lot of people might relate to that. It's just that most people never really put themselves through anything like this to actually learn why they eat. Because most of the day I was fine for energy, I was fine in terms of hunger, actual physical hunger. And more to the point, when you have physical hunger, it is very easy to live through it. At least I know for myself, because I've already done a lot of fasts in my life, and so physical hunger doesn't scare me anymore, and I'm really thankful for that. So when I feel the physical hunger in my stomach, when that rumbling and you're like, oh, I'm so hungry, it's very easy for me to get over that. But with this emotional, almost like hunger, emotional lack of comfort that I felt, it just felt like it's just never gonna go away. And I realized in that moment that the only tool that my body and my brain knew of to suppress that feeling was food. And I wasn't really craving any particular food. I guess I could say I was craving some kind of comfort food. I would happily have a burger or a pizza, and I don't even mean vegan. Like, my brain was like, give me meat. And I was really trying to think to myself, how could I possibly make myself feel better without eating? And then I had the juice, the carrot juice, because I thought maybe if I give something to my stomach, I will feel better, but it didn't really make me feel better. Now I feel better. Maybe it just needed a bit of time, but in a way I felt worse, because as I was drinking the juice, it was tasty, and I could feel like, my stomach was getting something, but it wasn't getting rid of the feeling of a lack of comfort. And it was kind of a scary thing, because it was like, this is not helping me. So, and that was kind of like my last resort. And I was trying to figure out what could potentially help me. If I could have anything I wanted right now in front of me, what could it be? And I couldn't think of anything. So I think it's something that I need to internally work on, because I feel like that's a kind of an internal emptiness that only I can fill up myself. Very deep. That's what you get with me. I don't really do shallow talk. If you're not into that, maybe don't stay on this channel. Otherwise, I'm fine. Like, totally fine. I'm quite surprised how fine I am. I think I was preparing myself mentally for this journey for a few days, actually. And so I think mentally I was already more prepared to do this. It didn't come to me in one moment and I was like, right, I'm juicing. I ate less the last few days, not to so that I don't overload my stomach too much. And I was kind of mentally telling myself, I think it's right for me to do this juicing. And so my brain was kind of like calming down and easing into this idea. So I feel pretty good. I feel pretty positive about this. But we'll see what tomorrow brings. So today I had just grape juice. So I juiced a whole pack of grapes. That gave me about 400 milliliters of juice. It was quite tasty. I feel fine. As far as I'm aware. I feel very hungry. Feel a little bit tired. Now I'm gonna make myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of celery juice. Sorry, juice from 6 celery sticks. And I want to try and juice some spinach. We'll see what that tastes like. But I've got a whole bag of spinach and it needs to be used. So I'm gonna try anyway. See what that is like. And also some cucumber. This is how much juice I got from this much spinach. Wow. Wow, that is green. Oh god. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of flavor the spinach juice is going to give to this, but let me try. I mean, not the worst thing in the world, but also not the best. So, while I'm sipping on my gorgeous juiciness, that doesn't sound right at all. While I'm drinking my juice, the reasons why I'm doing it, I just want to see what effect it has on me, because 80% of our serotonin is produced in the small intestine, and when it's congested and we eat all the time, so we continuously, provide food into the small intestine, our digestion is too busy digesting the food, and so it can cause disruption to the serotonin production. Not reproduction, just normal production. I really wanted to see the effects of it on me, especially that in my first day of this cleanse, I realized that I heavily rely on food for my sense of comfort and joy during the day. Another thing is that I think also a huge percentage of our immune cells are created in the intestines, and so again, when abdomens are busy digesting food, the immune cells are constantly busy identifying what food is toxic for us, what food is healthy for us. So our immune system is always busy digesting the food, and by giving it a huge break from food, the immune cells get busy in other parts of the body. So if you have some kind of health condition, by freeing the intestinal walls of garbage or any food, like any business at all, so that the intestines are just resting for a long time, you're giving it the time to actually address the other big problems in your body. And so that's what I'm kind of also doing with this juicing practice. I'm not telling myself I have to do 7 days. I felt right to do this a few days prior to starting it, as I said before. And so I knew that I have to at least give it a go. But my idea is that, if by the third or fourth day, I feel like really, I feel like something is not going right, then I will start introducing fiber into my body. So, I might still continue for 7 days with juices, but then in the evenings, I might start eating dinners of some kind. Still try to keep it quite light, but anyway, I just want to give myself the flexibility during this cleansing practice, and just see how my body responds. And 3 oranges to finish it off today. "350 grams of strawberries amount to somewhere around 200 to 300 milliliters, I think." A little bit sour, actually. Oh, very quite sour. I expected strawberry juice to be a lot sweeter than that. But it's really good still. It's very refreshing. I have been without solid food for, I think, almost 60 hours. Almost exactly 60 hours. Sounds scary, but I feel fine. I'm so surprised at myself. I feel totally fine. There's definitely some lack of energy, but it doesn't prevent me from doing pretty much anything at all. I've been doing my massages, and I've been doing my morning yoga and I've been working online and I've been fine. I can literally survive off juice now. I've noticed yesterday in the evening, there was, I felt slightly like, oh, I really want food because I was tired, and again, I think I wanted some comfort, and I was bored. I wanted to eat because I was bored. That's another thing that I've noticed. This juice is so pretty. Look at that. It's just so pink. So nice. Anyway, um, even though I had these feelings, I felt like I didn't need food. Like I could survive without food, you know? The need for food just wasn't there anymore, which I'm quite happy about actually, because I didn't feel the urge to eat to cover my internal needs, you know, emotional needs, I mean. I had some discomfort in my joints yesterday, and I don't know, it could be because of I'm juicing, but I've also been very, like in the last 5 to 6 days, I've only been outside for like 20 minutes. I don't know why, I just didn't really want to. Um, so I feel like maybe it's the lack of sun and movement as well. I'm doing yoga in the morning, but the rest of the day I'm doing a sedentary job at my laptop, apart from when I do massages, but um, other than that, there hasn't been much movement in my life, so it could have been that as well. Not been like really bad or anything like that, it's just a bit of discomfort. And then in terms of my digestion, I feel my stomach and my intestines like working a lot. Like I feel a lot of churning and bubbling, you know. It's not, none of it is a discomfort, uncomfortable or painful. It's just there. Today in the morning, I felt like mucus build up in my like throat. It was quite nasty. But I think it's a process of detoxification actually, which is really good. You know, when crap comes out of your body, be happy because it's better out than in. It was only a little bit anyway, and yeah, in general, just I feel quite good. I can see I'm a little bit swollen today, which is really strange because usually that happens when I eat a lot of carbs the night before, but I've only had juice. I'm kind of excited for this as well because I'm experimenting with different juices, you know. Yesterday was the first time I've ever made grape juice, and that was quite nice. Today I'm having strawberry juice. So every day I kind of try and add something interesting to my diet as much as I can. And I also want to try pomegranate juice, making my own pomegranate juice, seeing what that tastes like. Um, and I had spinach juice yesterday, which I've never had before. So I'm just kind of like keeping it exciting for myself, and other than just, you know, focusing on the lack of food and the fact I'm drinking juices, I'm focusing on what can I do exciting in my day, and, you know, focusing on being busy in the day as well. Okie dokie. I had my massage session. I drank a juice of 5 celery stalks, half a cucumber, and around 4 or 5 thin carrots, just very thin ones. And that was tasty. I think I'm gonna have another juice now. And then I'm gonna go to the hills. I've decided I'm gonna go to the hills. I really wanna go to the hills. Almost 70 hours without food. I think, yeah, I feel quite good. No side effects. I even walked up a hill, so that's quite good. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how I feel later. I just got back home. I'm freezing. It's so cold outside. Horrible. But anyway, I go home, so I'm now gonna have a warm bath because I can't have anything warm to actually warm myself up from the inside. And to be honest, I don't feel like I need anything warm, like to eat. But yeah, my body's quite cold, so I'm just gonna have a bath. And I'm just making myself some orange juice now. And it is soon to be 3 full days without food. Day 4. I'm still on juices. I just feel like I haven't been getting enough sleep even though I've been sleeping good hours. Maybe it's my body is kicking into its restart mode for the immunity and everything, and so it needs more time to sleep maybe. I started sleeping on the bed again because I usually sleep on the floor because it just really helps my back. But recently I felt like I wanted to sleep on the bed again, and I feel like that's not been good for my back and neck again, so I might transfer myself onto the floor again tonight. Juicing wise, I still feel positive. As the days progress, the need for food just diminishes. When I say that, I think the need for certain foods is diminishing. Like before I went on juicing, for about a month, maybe 2, maybe 3, I've been eating so much bread and like bready stuff. Like I just really craved a lot of carbs in that form. I didn't want vegetables, I didn't want fruit that much. But now, if I ask myself which food would I want to have, the only thing I can think of is cottage cheese with sour cream. uh, yeah. The other thing is like I went to the hills yesterday, and I'm quite happy I did that because I think it was one of my biggest fears, like to do any kind of activity without food. It was just very scary for me. The limitation for how much our body can handle is really just in our minds. Um, but if we just trust the body and just listen to its cues, not a place of fear, oh my god, I'm gonna run out of energy, blah blah blah. If you listen to your cues from that point of view, then you will most certainly feel like you're lacking food. But if you listen to your body from the perspective of, oh, I'm getting enough and my body is strong and able to do this stuff, then you can last a lot longer that way. It's 12 o'clock. My first juice. Grapefruit and 2 oranges. Feeling good. My lower back is not great. And I started to get a little bit of a headache, which is why I decided to drink juice now. It's been 91 hours into my juice cleanse. 91 hours, guys, without food. And I'm wondering if I should break it today. I don't feel bad. I do feel like I lack energy more today. And I'm not enjoying it anymore. Just feeling quite unproductive. So I think I'm gonna go and make a smoothie now. Literally just gonna mix 1 banana with just a lot of spinach. So it's not a very tasty smoothie, but I feel like that's what I want right now. And then I think I want to eat an avocado. I feel like I want an avocado. But I'm gonna start off with just a smoothie, just to get my stomach going again. Banana! Oh my god, it smells like banana so much. I'm just gonna sit here and smell this banana smelling smoothie. I'm just gonna meditate on it. This is heaven on earth. Today is Thursday, so it's my third day starting to eat food. I have been drinking juices until 4 p.m. every day since I stopped the juicing, and I've been feeling quite good about that. I feel like that's quite healthy for me to just drink the juices in the morning and the early afternoon. And then when I feel like really strong hunger cues by about 3 to 4 p.m., then I start eating. And I've had a bit of a problem kind of figuring out what I want to eat because I feel like I still don't really crave much food. So I've been having mostly like salads and stuff like that. But then I would also want like a lot of nuts and stuff, and specifically pistachios for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, salted pistachios is what I really craved the last few days, so I've been eating those. um, but then yeah, every morning I get up and I still feel like I just want to keep drinking juices in the morning. I feel pretty good and feeling much better, I think, in a way. Yeah, I feel like I have more energy and I don't feel very heavy anymore. Overall, it has been the most wonderful experience in terms of fasting and juicing and things like that. It's never really gone this well ever before, so that's a good sign for me. That means I'm on the right track with kind of uh, feeling myself better and feeling what my body needs and wants, and being able to communicate with my body more and better. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope this maybe has inspired you to explore more of your own body's capabilities and how well you communicate with your body. And if you have any questions regarding this, let me know in the comments. And we'll see what I come up with next.